Welcome everyone to Yule Day 6. Today we're going to talk about Baldr. So Baldr is the second son of Odin and Frigg. He was admired for his fair and radiant beauty. Baldr was the wisest and noblest among all the gods in Asgard. He lived in a region of the heavens called Breidablik. Where no evil could reach him. Nothing but good could be said about this merciful god. The Aesir and Vanir worried greatly when Baldr had nightmares that could not be explained. Odin traveled to the land of the dead to consult the seeress about his dreams. Baldr's mother Frigg tried to keep Baldr away from danger by devoting her life to taking oaths from all plants, creatures, elements, and metals that they not harm him. By doing so, Baldr became immune to pain caused by objects and weapons thrown at him. This became a source of entertainment for most gods since they knew they could not kill him. Loki, however, discovered that Baldr could in fact be harmed by the mistletoe plant, for Frigg claimed that it was too young to ask a pledge of it. Baldr was innocently killed by his brother Holder. The blind god, when Loki persuaded him to fling a dart of this deadly shrub. It pierced Baldr like a spear, and Baldr was sent to the realm of hell. Everyone mourned his death, and his brother Hermod went to hell to plead for his release. In other places it says Frigg went down to plead herself. His wish was granted under the condition that all creatures, great and small, would weep for Baldr's return. Loki again prevented this from happening, for he disguised himself as a lonely giantess that would not cry. Baldr's death marks the beginning of the end of the world. It is a warning sign that destruction draws near. Loki now grows progressively more evil in nature, and the 9 worlds under the Yggdrasil tree start to crumble. Baldr will return from hell at the end of Ragnarok to meet at the Ida Plain with the rest of the survivors and rule in the new world. So there's a lot of significance in this. Baldr and his wife Nana, she weeps for him until his return. Baldr is that concept the Christians talk about of Eden, that concept of perfectness and oneness in the beginning, the golden age of Baldr. From then, the world, as we've all seen, is descended into chaos and hate and all kinds of craziness. We should all aspire to be like Baldr, patiently waiting our time. Don't pretend to be invincible. Everyone has an Achilles heel. There's also many significances to mistletoe. Mistletoe is sacred in the Celtic lands, seen as a sacred plant it's also toxic, can bring on hallucinations, and could put you in touch with the other worlds. Baldr was the shining and bright god, and as we weep for those we've lost, we weep also for Baldr and his return. But, as Odin tries, so should we try to stave off the next Ragnarok as long as possible. For even though it brings a beautiful new world, in its wake, it will come with a wake of destruction. So, for now, let's all rejoice. Another day of Yule. Another day has passed. Another day of the wild hunt has gone on. Another night. And our Baldr shall return from the dead, to rise once more and lead us. Hail, Odin, Baldr, Frey, Thor. Hail, kindred.